love coming to Miami. It's a melting pot of all the great flavors. So when I hear there's a family that's knocking out some delicious Colombian, you know I gotta check it out. This is LOBA.
Bandeja paisa is ready.
This is the number one spot to go for Latin food.
Mom, how much longer on that soup?
The core is Colombian. They infuse it with a Miami vibe.
And that Colombian core is from Mom, Olivia Sanchez.
I paired my mom's tradition with my perception of how things should change.
What does LOBA mean?
It's she-wolf in Spanish.
She-wolf.
She's totally the LOBA.
She's totally the LOBA?
Yeah.
Venir maduros porque hay tiempo.
It's cool to see the modern mixing with the traditional food.
Lentil croquettes.
You typically don't see lentils inside of croquetas. They're absolutely amazing.
All right, let's make some lentils.
We start with the water. We put the there, then garlic, ginger, sweet pepper,
Chicken base,
onion, red pepper, green pepper.
habanero. And how long do we let the lentils go for?
45 minutes.
And we're gonna strain out the vegetables. Just take the lentils, let those cool. All right, next,
The beet sauce.
the beet sauce. And this is Colombian?
No, this is not Colombian.
This is no Colombian. Roasted beets?
Plain yogurt,
Okay, I got it.
sweet peppers, habanero,
The habanero.
salt, pepper, honey.
That's it.
Herramientas,
We'll form them.
and you can for the panko
The egg wash.
and the panko.
We go fry right now.
Yes.
Boom, boom. All right, Cynthia, let's see it.
First the guacamole, the beet sauce, and then the lentas croquette.
I love croquettes. They're crunchy, they're fried. There's a lot of flavor in the lentils. And the guacamole and the beet, really good.
Thank you.
That's nice and crispy.
Creamy on the inside, super flavorful.
Made it appealing to eat a lentil.
Empanada.
This has a different speed from some of the more glitz and glam that you normally get in Miami.
But don't let that fool you. Turns out the unassuming she-wolf used to have a little restaurant empire before this place.
8 restaurants in Miami.
How many?
Hey, so I start my business with the patacon.
Patacon is a very authentic Colombian dish. You take a piece of the plantain and just dip into all the sides that you like.
All right, Mama, what you got?
The ribeye, for belly, for the patacon, don't need the marinade that we make in the house.
Okay.
Onion, oil,
Habanero.
green pepper. How we put the rest. The cilantro.
She knows this mixer like playing a violin. Whoa!
Garlic, salt and pepper.
Okay.
Pour first,
And how long are we gonna cook?
20 minutes. We drop a little water.
Drop a little water.
Mix this.
So we put the steak down.
Then we are going to fry the pork.
Got a lot going. Next up,
The patacon.
these are my tools. I want to see how you do your green
Okay.
plantain. They're super tough. They're hard to peel.
Well, depends how you do it.
So if you go little slices, it's a lot easier.
Yes,
I can tell you I was doing it wrong. Into the fryer.
yes. We are going to prepare the water that we put inside the patacon. Salt in the water. You put the marinada that we make.
It's the same one that we did with the pork and the ribeye.
Yes. Then we put the 2 green plantains.
So to keep it from cracking and falling apart, she takes it, puts a little bit of the liquid on it, and then she uses this cheesecloth. I think I've seen every culinary technique. This is 100% new. It's essentially being mashed and infusing flavor through the marinade that was in the water,
Yes.
and this is gonna fry like a gigantic tostone.
Yes.
I like it. Let's go.
The steak first.
Okay.
Put the rice,
Okay.
guacamole, pico de gallo, the steak, patacon. Then we put the pork and we serve with chimichurri.
One person.
1 person.
So you just break off a piece like this.
Yes.
Tell me if I'm doing it wrong.
You do whatever you want to do with your plate.
You do whatever you want to do with your plate. This is my kind of meal. That's ridiculous. What I love about Mexican food is the tortilla, but the plantain has got so much more texture. You get the chicharron, and then the herbaceousness of the chimichurri, and then you change to do another bite. I'll make a new invention. It's creative, very fulfilling. This feels like celebration food.
Thank you.
And how's it going? It's really hard to make, and they always make it really good here.
The first time that we ever shot in Little Havana in Miami was at David's place. How do you say it?
La Camaronera.
Exactly that easy. You look at this. You got this on it.
Yeah, no, these things on there are steroids.
That's crazy.
When you walk in, you just feel like, yeah, you're at the right place.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So was that another righteous road trip or what? But don't you worry, we got plenty more joints to find all over this country. I'll be looking for you next week on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.